you know, my experience with partners has been that hormone-based birth control has been what's a word for taking a bunch of snakes and putting them in a sack and shaking them all up and then putting them on your head and then, you know, running around the room and, well, anyway, there has been personality ripples, changes through those medications, and so it makes sense that people are having that experience. And you know, one of the reasons why I got a vasectomy was because I wanted to take control over my reproduction, and you know, not have to ask my partners to mess with their hormones. Little did I know that it would cause me many months and of genital change, but that's another story. Yeah, so if you are on birth control and you're not using IUD, I'm curious why. And there's a great Wired article recently about the history and all the state of it right now, and I have one in rectally just because I thought it was such a great idea. I don't care that it's not you know, doing its intended cause. I'm there for solidarity with my sisters. All right, I'm not really wearing an IUD. Let's see, we got 10 minutes left. See what I can insert rectally in that time. Catwoman, now you've had a surgery, is that, if I remember right? So that's why, you know, the IUD is just not extreme enough for you. Your partner doesn't feel comfy, meaning like they feel it inside you, I guess is what you mean? Yeah, I've heard people complain about that. There's if you can get a copy of the recent Wired magazine in the last few months and search for their article, they have all these different. It's really a renaissance when it comes to intrauterine devices. We live in amazing times. Energy drinks and IUDs. It's really a magical time to be alive. Microbrews, all these things, you know. I accidentally pulled hers out. Yikes! Well, I guess, okay, so it's not it's always the lesser of not pleasantness that we have to figure out, I guess. Oh, cool. Dama Seeker put the link in there. Thank you. My nuts are like 98% better. I have the place where one of the incisions was. I have some tenderness there, and I do. I think I just always will. So yeah, my back to normal, or back to 100% it never quite happened for me. Thank you, Pirated. Yes, I'm I'm trying to enter a push to try to get subscribers and increase certain numbers in my stats to try to. Well, there's a number of reasons, but one of those is long term, getting to a place where I'm doing this more, and one of the ways to demonstrate to people that you're worthy of their attention is that other people think that you're worthy of their attention. So you don't have to actually watch the subscriptions, but just subscribing to my YouTube would be very helpful. Thank you. 9 years ago. Good for you, Joe. And you're already subscribed? Thank you. What DJ said have you been listening to most in the last week? Ooh, you know what? Well, there's two things. I just got Kamen Anda's new album, and that came out last week, and so I've been listening to that a lot. I love his music. It's like, it kind of reminds me of, I think I even told him this one time ago, it's music to evolve to. It's like dancey, but it's kind of like spongly, but it's really organic feeling. It feels like transdimensional soundtrack. I love it. Oh, thanks for everybody who's subscribed, and thank you. And the other thing, I just was listening to something before the break, and I'll try to post it to the Hug Nation Facebook page after this. And if you're not subscribed to the Hug Nation Facebook page, well, please like it. Tell your friends to like it. See? How do you like new promoter me? The band that I was talking about was Kamen Anda, and he's available on Bandcamp. He's just kind of his own dude, but he's an amazing guy and an amazing musician. He's someone who I knew him for a while, and then great guy, love him, and then I saw him perform, and it was like I saw a whole nother person. It was like I saw like there's no way he can communicate with words his essence, but in music he can communicate something divine in him. And I've seen him, just like pick up a guitar and do stuff, and also seen him perform, at festivals, and it's just like, whoa. It's like sometimes you've been to a show and you see someone and you're like, oh my god, this person is not a musician, this person is a channel. It's kind of like that. Good question. What do I do for a living? To make a living? To pay the bills? I have a ferret farm. There is a demand for ferret coats in this... No, I'm just kidding. Let's see if I should even... I will let this go.